We are the Lion Gaming crew, and in this hardcore Diablo 3 build guide, we're going to be taking a look at the Rathma set for the Necromancer. We currently have this set in softcore, but that set is one that I purchased from a seller on eBay, so this new one for hardcore is one that I made myself. So I really hope you guys all enjoy, man. And if you guys have any feedback, go ahead and let me know in the Discord, man. If you haven't joined the Discord, now is the time to do so. That's where I make announcements for when we're releasing new sets, and I'm active on there every single day, so it's a great place to get in touch with me. So shout out to each and every single one of my subscribers. We are so close to 700, I can almost taste it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into the build guide. So for our main weapon here, we're looking at the Justice Skull Scythe. We have the two-piece set bonus for this set. It's another one of those ethereal affixed weapons where it has over 1 million damage, coming in at 1,479,712.5 damage per second. With 4 affixes on there, it gives you intelligence, percent damage, damage, and more damage. And it has the Gem of Ease in there as well, so you're going to get 8,000 experience per kill. On top of all of that, it reduces cooldown of all skills by 56.9%. We have the two-piece set bonus for this set right here, so if you guys want to pause the video and take a look at that in greater detail, by all means. And this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set scythe. For the gloves, these are codenamed Forsaken. A lot of affixes on here again, hitting all major categories. It's got resist all, which is so crucial in hardcore mode. It has intelligence, increased attack speed, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, life per hit. It's really got it all. These bottom 3 bonuses right here, these are the gem bonuses. I'm going to try to keep these the same on all gear sets moving forward, because I found they work very well. With the consecutive hits, increases your damage by 10% up to 100, and killing an elite pack also increases your move speed, and picking up a health globe increases move speed. So those 3 are coming from the 3 gems that are socketed inside these items. So you will see these on pretty much all of my sets moving forward, unless I feel the need to switch them out, but I think these 3 work very well for all classes. So on top of all of that, you get a reduced cooldown of all skills by 27.1%. You get 12 to your maximum essence for Necromancer only, reduces all resource costs by 10, and a bonus 15% damage to elite enemies. We have the 2-piece, 4-piece, and 6-piece set bonus for this set, and it is a level 1 Primal Ancient set gloves. You guys can go ahead and take a look at these set bonuses right here. I'm not going to read it off, but you guys can feel free to pause and take a look at it in greater detail. So that is that. Moving on to the shoulders, again codenamed Forsaken. Really hitting everything that you would want to see on your gear. Resist all, intelligence, percent damage, it's got it all. It also ignores durability loss. Those same 3 bonuses from the socketed gems, as well as reduces cooldown of all skills by 27.1, 12 to maximum essence. Resource cost is at 10, and that same 15% damage to elite enemies. And this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set shoulders. For the chest, same deal here. A lot of these are going to be the same, but trust me guys, this works very well for this Necromancer, man. This build is very potent, high damage, high speed, high health, it's got it all. Reduce cooldown of all skills by 27.1, 12 to maximum essence. Resource cost reduction is at 10, again 15% damage to elite enemies. It is a level 1 Primal Ancient set chest armor. For the helm, again, man, hitting everything that you would want. This one's got a lot more life per hit, which is really crucial in hardcore. You want a lot of life per hit on your gear, as well as getting damage to undead and demons, which is very nice. And it is infused with that red soul shard, so you're going to get 1,000 to all stats. So you're going to get those same 3 bonuses from the gem shown prior, and you're also going to get all of this other stuff right here. Reduced resource cost is at 31.1. Cooldown on this one is at 40.9. Again with that 12 maximum essence and 15% damage to elite enemies. This is also a level 1 Primal Ancient set helm. Moving on to the amulet right here, man. Very good amulet, increases poison damage, percent damage, buffs all main stats. It's got resist all, 600% damage to all necro skills, which is very nice. It ignores durability loss, so you don't ever have to worry about losing it to the blacksmith. It's a really good amulet, man. This one's got the invigorating gemstone in there, so you won't get stunned from that red soul shard that we have in the helm. It also reduces cooldown of all skills by 56.9. reduces all resource costs by 27.1, and you're getting that max 25% movement speed increase. For the bracers, these are the Warishan arm guards, codenamed Forsaken. Same deal here. A lot of really good affixes. Everything is being hit here. Cooldown for skills is at 27.1. Resource cost is at 10. 12 to maximum essence. 15% damage to elite enemies. Level 1 rare bracers. For the shield man, again, really good shield right here. This is the second part of the Jessis arms set for the Necromancer. It's augmented for that additional 750 intelligence. It's got resist all. Same 3 bonuses for the gems. Cooldown of all skills for 27.1 on this, and the resource cost is 10. Moving on to ring number 1. This is the Test Ring 516, the 1 billion physical skill ring variant of it. It's really good. It has 9,000 intelligence, 520 to resist all, which is so nice. Gives you life per hit. It's got 700% critical hit damage, which is wee baby, that's a lot. It ignores durability loss, 1000 to all stats, as well as all of these other bonuses shown on screen. This one has a crazy high skill cooldown coming in at 71.7%, and resource cost reduction is at 19, as well as 48 to maximum essence. Second ring right here, this is going to be the Immortal ring right here, the Immortal Test Ring 16. Again, hitting all of those really good affixes. 500% damage to all necro skills really speaks to me. So does that gold health pickup radius is increased by 72 yards. This one also ignores durability loss, which is very good. And it has that perk on there. When receiving fatal damage, you are instead restored to 100% of life. On top of all of that, you regen 160,000 life per second. Cooldown for skills is at 61.2. 36 to maximum essence, and resource cost reduction is at 27.1, and then as a level 1 rare ring. For the boots now, these are the Rathma boots, codenamed Forsaken. We didn't have these ones on the softcore variant. We actually had the Stewart's Greaves, but these boots work just fine. They're very good. Same thing as shown in all of the prior gear right here. The cooldown is at 27.1 for skills, resource cost is at 10, and this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set boots. For the pants, again, Rathma set, codenamed Forsaken, 100% damage to all necro skills, very nice, ignores durability loss. Resource cost reduction is at 10, skill cooldown is at 27.1, very nice indeed. This is a level 1 Primal Ancient set pants. Just got to scroll all the way down so I can show you guys. And for the belt, we're looking at codenamed Forsaken. I forgot the name of this belt, but it has a perk on there that helps with Decrepify, so you guys can choose to use that if you so choose. It also gives you 100% damage to all necro skills, which is very nice. And cooldown on skills is at 27.1, resource cost is at 10, and this is a level 1 rare belt. Very nice indeed. Let's get right on into these skills. For X, you can really choose whatever you want. I found that Bone Spear with Crystallization works really well as your X ability on this build. For the R2 main damage dealing attack, you're going to want to utilize Command Skeletons with the rune Kill Command. Now this works great because your Jessis arms buffs your Command Skeletons, so that is why you want that as your main damage dealing attack. For the Square ability and the Corpses skill tree, you're going to want to pick up Devour with the rune Devouring Aura, just so you can get a lot of essence, and this also goes off of your gold health pickup radius, which is set for 72 yards, which is a full screen. If you guys didn't know, a full screen is about 80 yards. For the reanimation skill tree for your triangle ability, you're going to want to pick up Land of the Dead with the rune Invigoration, so you can feel free to spam all of your abilities all at once. For the circle ability, again in that reanimation skill tree, you're going to pick up Army of the Dead with the rune Frozen Army. And finally, for that mobility skill in the blood and bone skill tree, you're going to want to pick up Blood Rush with the rune Hemostasis. Passive number 1 is going to be Fueled by Death. Passive number 2 is going to be Spreading Malediction. Passive number 3 is going to be Eternal Torment. And passive number 4 is going to be Serration. Cube powers being Maltrophis's Petrified Spike, Stewart's Greaves, and Rachel's Ring of Larceny. For that last one, you can really play around with, but I would recommend using the Stewart's Greaves and the first one for that enhanced Bone Spear damage if you plan on using Bone Spear for this build, like shown in this video. So with all that aside, quickly touching on Paragon, you guys can cap out I'll just list off ones I think you should focus on first. Definitely all your points into vitality, you don't need to worry about intelligence. Movement speed is already capped, and maximum essence is good. For the offensive skill tree, you definitely want really just attack speed. The rest of these are already built into the gear, so you don't even need to worry about them. For the defensive skill tree, armor, because your gear doesn't have an armor score, so armor and resist all, and then maybe life regen and just life. For the utility skill tree, you can really play around with this a little bit. I would go with gold pickup radius, but just to get it to 80, you know what I mean? 80 yards is the max. Life per hit, you can put a little bit in, resource cost reduction, then area damage. For a follower, we are rocking the Enchantress right here. She's got some pretty good gear. This is the Cosmic set for the hardcore Enchantress. So with that all aside, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay portion of this video. This is a very fun build to play. It's a little bit of a different playstyle, and it offers a lot of really good ways to play this build. So you can choose to let your minions just go around and wreak havoc on your enemies, or you can become a caster and just sit back and use your Bone Spear to just take out enemies while you have Land of the Dead active. While you have your Triangle ability or Land of the Dead active, your skills are not going to have a resource cost, so you can continuously spam them over and over again, and that is very effective with the Bone Spear, because that weapon we have in our cube makes the Bone Spear cost 40 essence per cast. So that's a lot of essence, that's a lot of resources, and if you don't have that resource cost reduction, you're definitely going to run out of essence relatively quickly. So it's always good to have Land of the Dead active. And then there's another way you can play this build, and that's just focusing on your minions. So you can use your command skeletons to target enemies, and if you're going to use that, you want to use R2 and your circle ability at the same time, and just kind of position yourself using your Blood Rush. But don't spam your Blood Rush ability, because then that will cancel out the Stewart's Greaves that we put in the cube. So every time you cast Blood Rush, you're going to get a 100% movement speed bonus for 10 seconds. Now that's because of the Stewart's Greaves I said for the cube powers. So you definitely don't want to be spamming your Blood Rush ability unless you need to quickly position or get out of a sticky situation. Other than that, wait 10 seconds before each cast to make sure you get the maximum amount of movement speed to get the fastest clear speeds possible. And other than that, Bone Spear is great for single targets, great for Rift Guardians. It takes out anything. Your Devourer, you don't even have to worry about it because it's an aura. And yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have to say about this build. It is another one of those banger sets. I'm going to keep cranking out the sets, guys. You don't have to worry, I am not going anywhere. So let's quickly look at these numbers, and that'll wrap up the video. So our damage is coming in at 2,316,348,686,336. That is a very high number. Our intelligence is at 87,402. Damage increased by intelligence is at 87,401.99%. Bonus damage to elites is at 135%. We're coming in at 5 attacks per second from the professional Russian fast sword that we have as the base for the weapon we have. The attack speed increase is at 6%. Critical hit chance 75. Critical hit damage 900. Always nice to see. Cooldown reduction 99.90%. We're literally 0.10% off of having 100%, which is just crazy numbers. Let's go down to the resistances. They're at 96%. They're pretty high, but they're not 99%, so a little bit of work needs to be done for sure on the resistances. Maximum life for just the naked without any paragon distribution is at 669,521 with a total life bonus of 30%. Life per second is at 160,000. Life per hit is at 383,200, and your gold health pickup radius is set for 74 yards, and essence cost reduction is at 87.23% with a maximum essence of 416. Your move speed is capped at 25. Your gold find is set for 1,600, and that's pretty much it. You get bonus experience of 10,392 per kill. So man, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely let me know by leaving a like on the video. And if you guys are looking for any of the gear shown in this video, all you gotta do is join the Discord. I'm active on there every single day of the week, giving out gear, and it's absolutely free all the time, every single day, forever, man. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope to catch you all in a future video coming out soon. Stay safe, stay happy, stay gaming. Peace.